y'all? Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about a couple steps on how to survive working a hard manual labor job, aka Amazon. I've been working at Amazon for a while right now. I'm going on 2 years, but I did take a break in the middle. It's a very hard job to survive. It's a very hard job. All right, so step one, very important step. The very important step is your safety. No matter what job you're working on, you're not gonna be successful if you are not safe. Make sure you're following the proper PPE guideline that they have. It's important to do that. It's very important. You don't want to accident at work, or you don't want to overwork your body. Part of safety is doing the proper body mechanics, which is if you're bending down correctly, or if you're picking something up, test the weight, stuff like that. That's part of safety, because you want your body to be the same way you come in is the same way you're supposed to be leaving. You're not supposed to be leaving with like your back hurt, your leg hurt, or whatever strain that you put on your body. Part of that, I would say, your mindset. If you have a mindset where it's like, oh, you hate this job, or I hate this job, you're not gonna survive the job. You're not gonna survive at all. You're not even gonna you might do a couple months and quit. But you gotta have the mindset that you are here for a reason. The reason is to make money, because that's the only reason why anybody do anything hard, is to make money, for progress, for something, for a fun, whatever it is. So if you have the mindset that, all right, I'm here to make money and that's it, right? You're gonna do whatever it is to get this money, because money make the world move. So yeah, proper mindset. The third thing is, you guys should try to learn different things. When you learn different things, it make your days go by quicker, because not only that, you train for different things, they use you in different ways, right? It's not a bad thing for a manager to send you a message and tell you, hey, go do this for me. It's actually a really good thing, a really positive thing for a manager to trust you, right? They're like, hey, you have this set of skills. I want to use you for this set of tasks. It's actually a good thing. It takes you away from doing the repetitive day-to-day tasks that you always do. If you're a picker and they sent you somewhere else, that's a great thing. Or if you're a stower and they sent you to somewhere else, that's a great thing, because I'm the type of person that like to do different things. I like to learn different things. I did ambassador. I was training to be a PG. I learned a lot of different things. I did water spider. I did AFE. I did that's in the packing department. I did single large packing. I did ship dock. I did a lot. I did water spider. I did a lot of different things, and it makes the week go by faster that I have a different task to do every day. I'm not doing the same thing every day. Don't look at it in a negative way where they want you to train for something different. It's actually positive. It's positive. It makes the day go by faster. Now that we're here, I can talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is where, I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of days where I work and I'm all in my mind, just thinking about different things, thinking about things that don't even happen. I'm just on my mind thinking about my past, thinking about future, thinking about everything in the world. In this step, I'm gonna talk about mindfulness and how mindfulness can help you with productivity. Mindfulness is the practice of staying in the here and now moment. So your mind is gonna be wandering everywhere. It's gonna be everywhere. So what you're gonna say to yourself is, bring yourself to the here and now moment. And you literally have to think yourself into it. Like, you could be thinking about some crazy thing, and then you realize you're thinking about some crazy shit, and you're like, hey, come to the here and now, what I'm doing, the task that I'm doing now. The task that I'm doing now is what's important, and that can help you with productivity because you are aware of what you're doing, or whatever work that you are doing is gonna make you more productivity. Uh, it's gonna bring you more productivity. It's gonna make you more efficient in what you're doing. Um, it's important. Another thing is paying attention to rates. I know a lot of other manual job doesn't have a rate. The company hired to produce a set of amount of work for the time that you're there. It's important when you pay attention to rate. It makes you a lot more productive because you see in your rate, you're like, all right, so I got this rate for this day, and I want to get this rate for that day. That's the mindset you should be having when you're working on jobs that require rates. You always try to do better based on the rate that you've been getting. It's very important. It's very important, especially working for Amazon because they take rate seriously. Do your best because half the time it's kind of hard, but most of the time when you come with the attitude, okay, I'm here to do this and I'm here to do that, and you bring yourself to the here and now moment where you're not thinking about crazy things, because it's human nature. We tend to wonder. Our mind tend to wonder. So it's your job to be real with yourself and to bring yourself to the here and now moment. Because honestly, that's how I survive. That's how I survive working for Amazon, working any hard job. That's how I survive doing anything hard, is I bring myself to the here and now moment. And I tell myself, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I did it. I didn't quit. You don't have to necessarily quit. Part of doing something hard is what makes you better. You always, nothing is easy. Money is not easy to come by. You always have to do something hard to make real money. Couple tips I could give is you don't want to work at a manual labor job forever. Have a plan. Set a plan. My plan was, okay, I'm going to work on this job for this a little bit of time. That way I can get a little bit of money to pay for whatever bills I have. But in the meantime, I'm going to school. I'm taking classes for something. Right now, I have my associate in criminal justice, but I'm going back to school for my bachelor. I did have a change of view, so I'm going from criminal justice to business management with a concentration of small business. It's gonna take a little bit time, but we're gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna do it, and that's the mindset you should be having when you have a plan. You can do anything you put your mind to. That's what that saying is important. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then you let your mind wander everywhere. You have to be real with yourself. Bring your mind to the here and now moment. Your mind is like a little kid, right? It's like a little kid. They tend to do their own thing. They go around, they everywhere. They messing with this, messing with that, messing with anything, climbing on stuff. You bring them, you discipline them. And your mind is the bad kid that you have to discipline every day. It's not a one-day thing. You have to discipline your mind every day. You have to take all the garbage out of your mind. Watch what you eat. Watch what you are watching. Don't waste a lot of time, because you're not gonna be successful if you're wasting a lot of time. Your mind is that bad child, that really, really bad child with the bad teeth, with the you have to discipline your mind. It is important. You cannot survive any job if you don't have the mindset to make money, survive the job. You're gonna quit. You're gonna quit within the first month, because Amazon is not an easy job, especially if you're picking. It's not an easy job. It's long hours. It's a lot on your feet. It's physical. It's very physical. Yeah, it all starts with disciplining your mind. Once you change your mind, you can change anything. You can make anything happen. Whatever dream you have, you can make it come true. It's all start with your mind. But yeah, the tip I can give you is Don't work at that job for longer than 3 years. Have a plan. Do something better. Learn the skills. Anything. We live in a world right now where everybody's trying to build their own business or working from home. You can make anything happen if you put your mind to it. Put a plan aside. Learn some different skills. Yeah.